But I think love is the answer. It's always the answer. Because not only are we totally filled with it, and not only is it everything we are, but we have these little offshoots and diversionary paths to where we always have to come back to it. It's our feeling nature. It's your inside self. It's the divine feminine and the divine masculine.
That love is something to really hold on to, especially when things feel chaotic or out of control.
Sometimes I think the lowest part of love can be self pity, feeling sorry for the self. And I think when that happens, you're letting yourself know, I don't know where to go with this. I hurt. I hurt. I don't know where to go. What I am learning to do is to redo a pattern that at my farm for 30 years I did all the time. And that is just stop. Just stop and breathe and sit. Of course, I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't have a credit card. I didn't have a computer. I didn't have anything. But it was a simpler life. Was it better? No, it's what it was at that time. But that was a skill that was very real in my life. So now I have that internal skill and I have to remember to use that. And I certainly do that these days. I'll sit and say, just be grateful. Just breathe.
That's really gentle advice that can be done anywhere at any time. I love it.
Yeah, it really can. I do it a lot when I'm driving up this mountain or down this mountain. And it's a cool mountain because when you come up the mountain, you reach elevation really quickly. And coming down the mountain, there are these areas where, and it's a 5 mile logging road. I mean, it's like one lane. When you're coming down the mountain, you can see the tops of the trees. And sometimes there's clouds hanging over it. And there's the Clark Fork River right there. It's very prehistoric and it's very beautiful. But I've always been amazed with living in the mountains in Montana where you get elevation really quick and the view is totally different. And I thought today, I said, that's it, isn't it? It's perspective. It's perspective. What kind of view am I wanting to do? If I'm focused on being concerned and loving and careful what I say to myself and others, my life goes really well. When I don't, it's the wifey syndrome all over again. So I just say I'm just a people. I speak for the common man because it's what I am. I don't come from royalty. My birth mother, she was a checker in a grocery store, and my birth father, he was an electrician. He worked on trains. These were simple people. So I don't come from hoity-toityness. So I want simplicity in my life, but life is very, very complex the older you get. And with technology and with having to divulge things to ourself and others that you're asked to do in the world just to survive in your work, that can be very disorienting. Sometimes you just have to let a lot of it go and say, when I look out my window, what do I see?
Let it go. Yeah. Change your perspective and see things in a different way, maybe. We can't all live up in the clouds with Soli, but we can see things in a little different way and not stay stuck seeing only the negative.
We can try,
Right.
and I try to, and we each have our own perspective, and we each have our own way of maneuvering this deep, dark, evil place we live in. This in this solar system. I mean, we're the third rock from the sun. Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Earth. We're right there in the beautiful rays of God's creation. We are right there all the time. But we are not evolved. We're not even a sacred planet. We've got to find ways to communicate lovingly, but we have to start within ourselves. And it has to become safe.